Hello? Game. Time! It's meant to come online. Go. There it is. Valkyrie said this isn't broken arrow, and I said 2 months. And Valkyrie said Wargame doesn't cut it in the meantime. Ha 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 ha! No. Absolutely not, it doesn't. No game does, which is why it's such a great game. Hello everyone, welcome back to Battle Brothers Legends Buffet. You might think we were having some trouble yesterday with that run working, but don't worry, I've got it all fixed. Don't worry, we're all back, I've already ported it. Come take a look. Bazinga, we're here on day one. Day one right here of the new company, except it's the old company, don't worry. So it turns out this was actually really easy to do, right down to like the XP levels and everything in the specific gear. This was actually pretty easy to do. Because using the... what's the button for it again? Not Shift Tab, Shift X? Yeah, using the bread editor, the bro editor, you can just click this button that exports equipment as well. And so all I had to do is go down the list, export them, and then import them into the new campaign. And then go to this and just settle my resources and everything the same way. So the only thing different is that it's day 1 instead of day 16 or whatever it was. But because this is effectively a, you know, day 16 campaign, because that's where it just came from, or day 20, whatever it was, I have put the new menu on. This isn't a new campaign, this is basically our campaign from yesterday, except we're back here. I mean, hell, if I even wanted to be... isn't there a hotkey for it still? If I even wanted to be, like, completely accurate, can't I just... yeah, I just put myself up here. There we go. Look, we're even where I was. Why is that town hostile? About power scaling, I guess. Well, the power scaling shouldn't matter too much for 16 days, as much as it should matter for how many people I have and my value and stuff. This town is hostile because I made sure to make that the same as well, where we pissed them off by fucking up jobs too many times. So everything should be about as close as it's gonna get. We still have Benny, Thay, Blue, Saraguma, Maxi, Tonzilla, and Saint Guard. We just got a dog in an event right before the stream ended last time. I could take some gear back out because I basically sold... basically because I didn't want to futz around actually like buying the gear again. I just took all the gear that we had in our inventory and stashed it onto people's slots so I could just export and copy the people over. Anything that didn't fit has essentially been sold off or turned into tools. That's what I did. So, oh, no wait, keep the knives. The knives are good. Keep those knives. Knives for everyone, except Benny, apparently. Here, you have it, Benny. Means for sealing armor, we do! We've got lots. No digging essentials, that's right. We have extra spears and shields as well. Didn't one of you have an extra shield for me? I thought I managed to save 2 extra shields, I guess not. Okay, we only have 1, but that means we can get another person once we get some more armor again. I also changed some of their helmets around to the stuff we just looted. Off that barbarian thrall fight, because it was a little bit better. You get a chance to Nodic in this mode? Yes, we did, which is how we got this armor so nicely. And I think also this stuff. Someone got the net perk, so we still have it. Yeah, we still have it from yesterday. It's, Tonzilla. Tonzilla has the net perks. I got some leveling up to do as well, actually. Can I get that perk? Listen, carry more utility items. Yes, and wait. No. Damn. No, we can't. Which sucks. Thank you for ruining my dream that I hadn't noticed that till now. Indeed, no bags and belts for them. Camilla says, I've said it before, but I think dogs will be vital for this. Everyone should probably have a dog that can take one. Yeah. Yeah, likely. They are expensive though, and they do tend to die until you get good armor for them. So, wolves are cheap and good. Yeah, where do you get wolves from? From like northern towns with like Wolf per wolf, yeah. Once we get rolling, we can hopefully afford that. We're not really rolling fully yet, but with jobs back, we should be able to do it. But the proper menu, the adults menu, is back on today, so bears and such, we might just die quickly. We'll see. Blue Lightning is very well set up. Like, the helmet could be better, but the chest armor is pretty great, and the Great Axe is awesome. But let's keep going. Let's level them up, because we're about to get some important perks here. I could go straight into Berserk, which leads straight into Battleforged. But is Underdog almost more important? I wonder. I mean, I'm still working together at this point, so maybe not. Berserk is pretty core, pretty clutch, but also you don't have a lot of fatigue to use it with. You don't recover yet. You're going to want Battle Forge as soon as you can get it, which is next level up. And then there's Battle Flow. So your fatigue problems are solved once you get the Battle Flow. If you can make it to 7, 8, if you can make it 2 more levels after this, Battle Flow does kind of solve your fatigue problems for now. So all we gotta do is keep leveling fatigue and get there, I guess. So I guess we'll take Berserk. It is your job. Berserk. Get all that. Definitely get more fatigue. You really need it. You're very heavy in all that armor blue. Saint Guard. Just got Firearm Mastery. What can we get you next, Saint Guard? Look for good stuff for... I need to put my glasses on. I can't read. Hang on. Yeah, isn't it good, Faye? Put my headset back on. Or anyone help with fatigue? Yeah, if we can go back for it, it would, yeah. You can also get Berserk. Does Berserk help you much? Not really, because you're already... I mean, it'll let you move around more, but you're already chaining Fire Handgun into reload every turn. It wouldn't let you shoot twice. Unless you had, like, bags and belts, quick hands, and extra guns or something. That could get crazy. But for now, no. Adaptive, Clarity, Underdog, Evasion, Footwork, Berserk, Heavy Rocks, Board Thrust, Master, High Reflexes. None of these are really what we need here. So go back down before. Fanny says, did you screw with your OBS output audio balancing? You're right, audio is like 5 decibels louder. Oh shoot, no. No, it's just doing that thing where sometimes that happens. I don't know, maybe my mic was just pointing the wrong way. Is this better? What do I want back here? Debilitate didn't work with guns. Sprint is cool. Feela's Jam busy again this morning. You'll have to ask when she gets up. Hopefully soon, over the next 40 minutes. Get at her. But she's still napping in right now. I was happening in the game audio, but I also noticed you speaking. Oh. Let me look. What's the audio properties? No, we have a directly neutral left-right balance. So I don't know why this happens sometimes. It's so weird. Do I still have it? Should I change the microphone direction? I see my favorite more handgun shenanigans. Yeah, we haven't really got a good handgun going yet, but hopefully more range skill. Maybe I should take Gifted just to have more range skill. How was digging into mines? Didn't end up happening, luckily for me. We watched all of the Netflix Devil May Cry instead. I have to play Devil May Cry 5 now. Small target. I could take Gifted. Oh, there's also Feint. An attack misses, blah blah blah, but after missing the attack, you leave your opponent parried, lowering the defenses by 10. And I believe this was working with a bow, so it should work with a gun. Other than that, it's Alert, which we want initiative anyway, so it's something to think about. Back to basics. Blend in. Recuperation. Recover, Pathfinder, Crippling Strikes. Oh, Crippling Strikes would be really good for guns. You probably want Crippling Strikes and Feint. And Gifted. And then when we get to here, let's like look at the whole build for the gunner, just because the gunner's kind of special. So we can get Nimble. What else? Overwhelm. If every attack could have missed against the opponent X after you in the current round, inflict the Overwhelm status effect. Reduces both melee skill and range skill for like 5% per one turn. Yeah! Yeah, it's not as good as with a bow, I think, on one person. Hitting the head of a target gives you a guaranteed hit to the head of your next attack. That seems good, because if you hit 6 people with a gun, you're probably going to roll a headshot on one of them, and then you'll get headshots on all of them with your next attack. I don't know if that works that way. Ballistics. The range penalty to hit chance is reduced by 2 per tile. Probably good, because I believe you lose quite a lot on the handgun. Minus 10 per tile of distance, yeah. So that's actually a really core perk. We want to take that instantly. That's weird as hell, Bounty. What? That is so weird. I wish I knew why that happened. That is so strange. Oh yeah, we'll want ballistics anyway. Oh, it's reduced by 2 per tile, not reduced 2 per tile, so that doesn't help that much with the gun, actually. Never mind. Duelist. Unburdened. Freedom of movement. Minus damage for initiative difference. Perfect focus. Unlocks perfect focus skill, which allows the use of all other skills at half level action point cost rounded down, but increases fatigue cost by 75% one round. Whoa. Rounded down, which means this would become 1, and the reload would become like 3? So you still couldn't fire twice a round with that. Rebound, battle flow, fearsome. Anytime it inflicts at least 1 point of damage to health points triggers a morale check. Yeah, that seems good. With a penalty equal to 20% of your current resolve. Okay, so the higher your resolve, the better that is. That would be good. I should have been pumping your resolve. Piercing shot. Handguns gain +1 range. Okay, so we will want that definitely. So there are a bunch of perks to get up here. Handguns getting +1 range is really cool. Okay. So that's good to know. Untouchable is great too. Untouchable, which one was that? Did I look over it? Fashionable, nimble, mind over body, overwhelm. Freedom of movement. Yeah, you told me about that one before. Anyway, the point is we have some good stuff coming up. Enables the character to move swiftly and safely through any zone of control. For the whole turn. For the next whole turn. Okay. What do we grab right now, though? I think it was down to crippling strikes or faint. Do we want to apply more injuries and do +10 damage to undead, or do we want to... I think we're going to lower their defenses by 10 every time we shoot. That seems cooler. So let's go with that. And the cool thing is, now that I know that bro editor thing works, even if this doesn't work, I can just refund this and give them a different perk instead. And be like, okay, well, the tooltip lied. Ranged attack. Hello, Big Avi is insane. Yeah, Growlcore made this, isn't it great? The VTuber is raw, I love it. Get more initiative because we've apparently committed to that. And maybe I should start getting more resolve now. Now that it's a thing. Sorry, Guma, who is going to be a killer that we don't know of what description yet. What are you getting? We should probably start getting Steel Brow on everyone at this point because of the fact that on this menu orcs are possible. Especially if we don't have anything like we specifically want to grab right now. Not being chain stunned by orcs sounds pretty good. I gotta get you a good two-hander so you can actually start being the killer you want to be. Let's... Oh yeah, bears. Bears do it too, true. I forgot bears also do it. So even more reason to get it. Get more fatigue. Probably everyone needs to get it then. I want... You haven't got Spear Masters, that's fine. Yeah, probably everyone needs to get Steel Brow. Who's going to be on the front line? That is an interesting emote combo again, Growlcore. God damn. That is something else. That Fox emote. I gotta show that to Laz. Laz would love that. Can I, like, save that for later? I love Feast Face. I love your little bird, too. It's so good. There's something about that bird that's fantastic. Alright, I'm gonna save those for later. I gotta show those to Laz. Why'd you pin that dog? Because Sammy uses the pins for evil only. It's the only way Sammy works. Fatigue. Hit points and resolve. Bene, you've already got Steel Brow because you're ahead of the curve. You're smart. We will get you the usual kind of crap. And then what perk? What perk for dear Benny, chat? Colossus. Yeah, that is true, Growlcore. That is true. God, that is true. What for Benny, do we think? Benny even has Recover. Benny has an interesting build. Benny has no initiative. the fuck does this look dope? You haven't seen Battle Brothers before? It's awesome. Battle Brothers is the shit. Benny has tons of fatigue, but he needs better armor. What's something that can help Benny survive a little bit longer just right now? Is I think what we need. Let's go, Spectacle. Resilient is just good in general, but it's probably not the best thing I could take here to survive. You could take Smashing Shields and get you an axe. Smashing Shields just seems good in general. I think eventually your whole front line is going to need to be able to cut shields down. And you don't have Spear Master, so building for an Axe Master instead makes sense. I think we'll just not think about it too much forever and just go with that. Should really get you an axe, though. Anyone got a spare one for you? No, we need a spare axe for you. Alright. Should be good to start playing, though. So let's go. Yeah, I agree, Sammy, I agree. Yeah, it is, Meth, it is. Or it should be. Okay, so we've got some money. We've got jobs again, too. We've got Bounty Giver and Stream Elements, both ready to go. So it'll look good. So now that jobs are back on the menu, I can actually start buying stuff again and start pushing the campaign forward. Next thing I need is a bit of armor. I could also buy some more shields for later. Especially if some get broken. Let's just buy those. These axes are a little expensive, but I will grab one for Benny. Alright, let's not buy too much more than that right now, because we need to get our ship back on track. Let's buy some food. New menu up for the stream? Yep. Yep. Deliver cargo, data stuff by road. Hunt down the beast spotted near Saddle. We might do that one. Find the webneck nest where abducted townsfolk were taken to. And follow the tracks near Saddle. Okay, let's start with that one. Let's follow the tracks, yeah? We won't buy anyone yet, we haven't got the armor for them. Does anyone really need to repair? It's just that spare axe, right? Yeah, okay. Let's just straight into following the tracks. Okay, easy. It might have reset the progression of the world quest a bit because it being day 1 to day instead of day 16. But not by too much, it shouldn't. I mean, at most, by 2 weeks. Alright, but the new menu is on, the buffet is open. If you want to order from the new menu, well, if you want to order, make sure you're on the new menu from the day. It has changed from yesterday. We're on the adults menu now. Bears are back on the menu. Remember, there is no more bear cannoning. Once it gets to like 5 rows away from the spawn, we start placing them on the right and left instead, so that you can't cannonball an entire unit of melee right into my band of mercenaries. At a certain point, I have to stop saying that, but I keep trying to make sure people learn, like, can't do that. If you saw that, you can't do it. Alright. What do we got? Camelif the Bandit Rabble. Who's the dog? The war dog is blessedly not named. Okay. I know it, like, slows things down, but I actually just love looking at their names. So, no problem murdering them. That's just going to be a slaughter. The knight could do it on their own. The difficulty here is what might get bought or not. If nothing gets bought, no problem. So let's just move up to the chokes. Forest continues to be our friend because we can just choke out any kitchen spam through this area. Look at this, perfect. Let's just fight into here.
Alert.
Keep all the bodies in there if we can too for nachos, and we're gravy.
New 2.00 donation from Stutz. We did not beat the temple ship by the 1-year anniversary of my breakup.
We did
but
not.
that is fine.
That's fine.
We'll get
good,
there
good.
eventually.
We will.
No failed missions today, eh?
That's right.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday? Happy birthday
New
anniversary? We will, Stoops. Hang on, wait.
45.00 donation
Whoa!
from Duchess 2.
Holy shit.
Vodwatcheria.
Oh my god.
Heard about your dental issues and rounded up a tercio of 15 conscript polearms to help out.
Oh god.
Hope you managed to get your teeth fixed.
Oh! No, that's nice of you. Sorry, hang on. That's very generous. First of all, Stoops, I want to try and play XCOM Kitchen again next weekend, hopefully. Like I was saying yesterday, I'm probably going to skip that transport so I can actually get back into the campaign. We'll get there. 2, Holy crap, my tits fixed. No, $45 donation from Dasis. That stunned up my brain because I was like, dental issues in the company? And then I remembered I still have 2 holes in my teeth. I was like, oh yeah! Yeah, thank you very much. It's actually very generous of you. Thank you. It's also 15 polearm. 15 conscript polearms, which is interesting. Thank you very much. Conscript polearm, that's their name, yeah. Thank you very much. That's insanely generous. That's a huge kitchen order. Thank you. Let's get it in. Let's see what they do. I mean, they will... If the AI uses them right, they will be perfect for getting through these choke points I plan to use, as long as there's anything left to tank for them. Polearms are, of course, not a tank unit themselves, they're a support unit, but we'll see. That is a lot of them. No, I didn't fail that campaign, did I, Bounty? That's the campaign that's still going. Isn't it? Yeah, that's we haven't lost since Stoopscon. We lost that mission. Yeah, that's right. We lost that mission. Yeah. Okay. Conscript polearm. No, you might be right in that sense. Conscript polearm banners. 15 of them,
Alert.
was it? Thank you.
New
Okay,
9.00
we're back on
donation
the
from
big menu.
Tycrasis.
Thank you.
3 Gobbo Wolf Riders.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Thank you very much for your massive order. That is potentially a problem, but I think we can handle it? That is dangerous. That is fucking dangerous. What is their melee skill? 70. Okay, that is dangerous. Remember, I don't retreat until at least turn 10 once I take the fight. 3 Gubbo Wolf Riders. Okay, that is also interesting. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much for your orders. These guys will hopefully... Valkyrie's here. These guys will hopefully flank out ahead of the polearms and die on their own. Would be what I hope for. The polearms are a real freaking force, though. They have 70 melee skill. They have backstabber. So that's gonna be 75 if anyone's in front of them. That's a tough... It's a tough force. That's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage dealers. But of course we can morale them. Of course. Even more reason to push forward to the chokes, though. I just gotta watch out for the nacho spam. So I gotta hopefully lock the bodies in the place that I aim to control. Maybe I should hold here instead. Maybe I should hold in the open. But I have to spread out more. Probably better to be in there. And then I have places to fall back from, too. Okay, we have to get the enemies. If I kill this dog here, though, then I can't hold there. So maybe come up to here instead. Force them to come up to me because it keeps all the bodies in the same place. Or I might find I just end up, like, holding here instead, you know? Okay, well, if we're going to do that, then you have to come to here. Yeah, okay, I have to change how I do this. So we'll put you here. You're going to want to come up here and hold 1, 2, 3. Hold them in this spot. Where we can get a bunch. Keying them up. Oops. Didn't mean to actually do that one. Actually gotta watch out because things are gonna be a problem here otherwise. I think I gotta bring you to here. Maybe to here so I can quickly get through that dog. I think Maxi will end up spear walling actually, so it's okay. Oh, and you're a poacher, I just realized too. But if I go to you, you're gonna get dagger on. No, go to here. Hey, baby! After this turn, chat, I'll just run real quick. I gotta go do something. Oh, they're so cute. They're both so cute. Bring you to up here. You, 1, 2, 3. That can get you stuck. 1, 2, 3. Let's bring you to up here. I'm gonna spear wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna spear wall and come to here, and that should block. Stoop says, I've never played this game. Give me a long rundown on every single mechanic, every unit, every feature, and every strategy you'll be using. This is not an optional request. Blue Lightning will kill everything, and Maxi is gonna stab this dog. Before I end the turn, don't order anything for a second, because I'm gonna get for a second. I just gotta go grab something. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. Love you. Back. Alright. Finish. So, the Goblin Wolf Riders move fast in the woods. The dog cannot handle Maxie's spear walling. Here come the conscript polearms, or they're just chilling this turn. They're not going to go this turn. They don't know what's up. Okay, do I use my javelins here? I probably don't need to use them yet. I can just go to the polearm instead, but then I don't have a net sitting here. Sammy says, I like to imagine that the reinforcements show up through portals like the Avengers. Yeah, I figure they just kind of wander in from the bushes, but, you know, it both works. Turn done. Okay, we're probably gonna get to chopping here. Sorry, dog. I'm sorry. They need to update that mod that makes the dogs just, like, have a birthday party when they die instead, so the dogs can't die anymore. There's a mod like that, but I don't think it's in date. We're gonna get up in this. Or should we just spear wall? They do have a poacher, so I kind of want to get up into it. I can pull up them that way too. We'll move up. We'll wait until both are there though, because you get a melee bonus for when you have teammates working together on someone. Doesn't matter there. Chop! Oh my god! Blue Lightning, why can't you hit? You have a 60% chance? What? 60% chance to hit. Is that a monk? It's a bandit rabble of 11 melee defense. I guess you just don't have very good melee skill for a level 6. I guess that's just it. You come to here. I could shoot them, but I should probably save it for later. I don't think Blue needs to be too scared of this bandit rebel, though that is a shovel. I probably do like one shot here. Yeah. Just kind of... I gotta go to the 7 cities and get more ammo so I can actually spend this more relentlessly, I just realized. Do you get bags and belts to carry more ammo? No, you never do, so you'll need a loader. Okay. What I want, as I keep saying, is I want a company that's just like 6 handgunners in the backline. That's what I really want. Okay, we'll go ahead and... You want to just chuck some of this out? May as well. Stab him up. Pocket shot warfare, that's right, that's what I want. That's exactly what I want. We might just push into the breach here. Oh, I can't fight from there. It's still better defended though, that's 34 melee defense. You have 25, that's pretty good actually. Just let him cook, just let him keep going. Big whiffs. Neff says, those polearms are scary, but that's an amazing set of weapon loot if you can get it. Yeah, if I survive this fight and kill most of them before they get to run, there's just a lot of money there on the field with all those polearms, let alone killing power with them. Like, yeah, I could just recruit like 15 peasants and just give them all these if I get them all, right? Would be good. Okay, they're all a little bit hesitant to come in. The thugs and rabble aren't much, but we want to make sure that they don't get lucky hits that wind down our armor too much before we engage the real threats. Don't you stick me. You're probably going to want to keep these javelin threads there coming in. So we should swap now, I think. Let's see, wait and see what happens to everyone else first. Okay, so you're just going to chill there. No, you're not. Okay, the Goblin Wolf Riders are coming around. One of them is split off to the other side. Something to consider. Let's get some work done there. Get on you now. Okay, start hitting. That's better. Good. Now we can move up into the breach. So then you get on me. Okay, problem. One sec. Bunny, you don't go in there. No, get out of there. That's not a corner you're allowed to go in. Okay. If I move up to here, but I can move you up after them. Okay, it should be fine. Because you go in 9 turns, you go in 8 turns, you go in 6 turns. Okay. Move up. I want to take control of this middle section, especially now that there's bodies there for nachos. Let's do... Okay, that's good. Good javelineering. Come here. Your turn is done. Yes, yes. I'm gonna get you in here as well. Get Maxine to defend the handgunner. They try to run, they get mega chopped. We're moving into the middle now, which is a good time because the Goblin Wolf Riders are coming from behind. I'm actually still concerned about these guys, honestly. This is scary without a lot of range to defeat them. I've got to make sure they come in one at a time. Like, I got to take control of this spot. And... because they're going to make me come after them, though, is the thing. I can actually... they're going to stop here and attack. So I probably want to hold here and force them into the middle. Trilogy says, I think I'm both a conscript and a goblin. Well, there you go. You doubled up. Good for you, honestly. Some of them are already a bit scared, which is really good. Oh, that was a quick move. It's like a Pathfinder move. That was very fast. Okay, finally, Camelith here engages. Oh, they do have Pathfinder. There you go. But that one does. Why does this rebel have Pathfinder? But this one has 9 lives. Do they get random shit? Oh, interesting. Anyway, hold. Stab. They're about to try and run. Oh man, you guys are not having a good day. Wait for them to try and run. Head cut off. Gonna want 1, 2, 3. You're gonna want to lure them into this position, which means probably stay in here. Maybe not staying there. Maybe going to here instead. Yeah, go to here. Yeah, that's true spectacle. That's definitely true. Javelins! Okay, you're fucked. I like that. Hold. Sarah, come up here because we're probably going to need to protect from this direction. And probably have you come back to here too, because again, we're going to want to lure them to this spot. They are going to engage with that polearm supremacy. Now my unit's going to get a bit spread apart here if I'm not careful. Because the Wolf Riders are outflanking. We need to get into here this turn. That kills them, which is good, but Maxi is like isolated right now, which is a problem to be keeping in mind. Let's see what the polearms do. They're kind of passing turn. I want to see what they do before I show them what I do. Off they go. Handgunner be waiting right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just gonna be careful I don't get into a spot where the Wolf Rider can just like suddenly fucking destroy me. So we'll go there. Polearm people are not quite certain what they want to do, I think. Some of them, like, none of them really want to go in first because they're polearms, not tanks or grunts. So they're kind of just, like, flitting around the sides. We'll bring Tonzilla in. I don't want to engage them either, so I'm curious what these polearm monsters will do. Sorry, Luda, there isn't any right now. And you stay there for now. Move in a bit. Keep you there. It's just kind of a bit of a game of chicken. Okay, the wolves are engaging. The wolves are massive engaging, which means the polearms want to come in too now. They're going to give it a go. Yep. Okay. So, time to use the last of these javelins. I've got 2 left. Perfect. Who is the harder set of wolves to kill? I mean, you want to kill the one at the front first because it's going to let the conscripts fuck you up. We're probably going to want to let them get through the choke, actually, so we can handgun them, considering they have polearms. Oh, very low chance to hit. Line of fire block, that's why. Okay, that didn't work. See, if I go to there, I'm instantly getting hit, but at least more can't get in at least that way. But I'm going to get double hit. Sarah's going to get double hit. That's going to hurt. This is gonna be hard. They've flanked cleverly, but their morale is low. Note that their morale is low here. I'll probably end up just wanting to shield wall, honestly. I don't want to 1v1 you, I think. I need to get Blue Lightning into the mix. Blue Lightning is who makes this work, you know? I think I might need a net from Tonzilla. Tonzilla's turn is done. Okay. Get the two together here, and let's just stab the Wolf Riders. Do you have rotation? No. What do we do with the Knight of Hedge? They're probably going to start coming in from here. We've got to be ready to get these guys when they come in. Like, if they go 1, 2 to here to chop me. Okay, then stay here, and if they go 1, 2, 3 to chop me, you can come down. 1, 2, 3 to chop me, you can come down to here. Okay, you have enough gunshots to take more here. That gets 2. It's not ideal right now, but I think I need to start doing stuff. And no more of them are going to come in, so shoot. Yeah, doing a little bit, taking some armor out there. I think we will just shield, because you're about to take a lot of damage. And I might start coming up here and see what happens. I don't know. If they come in, I'll want someone to come and tank this, I guess, with Maxi. So I think I need you two to handle this on your own. So come up to here instead. And let's get another little stab. They're almost gone. They're going to get hits in first. I want to wait and see what they do before I shoot. One hit. They's taking a bit of damage. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Now it's getting serious. Oh, fuck. I'm glad I shield wall, but even with the shield wall, I'm almost dead. Oh my god, Saraguma. Okay, we need to net. We need to net, because we need to clear up the rear. So they... Oh. Sarah's in tons of trouble. Fanny says, if they were not polearms, that bottom choke is so good because it lets you through everyone. That's why the polearms are actually a great choice here. But note that the conscript polearms don't have a massive resolve. They are already starting to waver. So we probably don't win this by killing them all. We win this by killing like 5 of them and then the rest freaking out. But who do we net? Could net Philip, and then we can... Well... How does Saraguma get out of this? We have to kill Philip. So that Sarah can, like, back off. But Blue's just gonna get fucked as well. Blue's gonna go down bottom and just start killing the conga line of them. So you probably throw a net onto the back ones, we can clear up the rear quicker, I guess, is all I can really do here. That's super smart. I can throw 2 nets, actually. It makes you more damageable by ranged as well, right? I think. Trapped in net. I think it makes you more hittable by range, so we could throw it onto one of you guys, or we could just keep it for later. Maybe just keep it for later at this point. You are gonna go in here, I think, so that we can get more plus melee chance, because if the knight misses, we're in trouble. Shield again. Wait for the gunshot, I think. Stabs. That's one down. Come down. Ah, you gotta stop fucking missing, Blue. This is the Hedge Knight curse. I played a little Lone Wolf starts. This is just the Hedge Knight curse. You just get some Hedge Knights who cannot roll under 70. That is Blue, unfortunately. Handgun's doing something, but it's not doing enough, really. Oh, fuck. And the problem is, if I don't back up, you're gonna get polearm. So you have to back up now. Which I don't want to do. What I have to do here. That's really rough. That's hard times for you. Doing that over here. This is very bad. Reload. We can't shoot again this turn. No, Nixie, you don't go in that corner. Get out of there. The children, God. This is bad. Yeah, they're just hitting. They don't care about the shield wall. Or the shield block. Oh, lucky they did that time. Fuck, that's it. They just don't give a fuck. She's gone. What was the chances? I want to see this for the future. 59. Roll 47. Yeah, their chance was still really high. She just wasn't good enough as a tank, goddammit. I mean, that's the thing about Battle Rovers. The thing to keep in mind is that Shield Wall is good because it gives you plus 15 melee defense for 1 turn, but against good enemies like this with good melee skill, you really need to stack them together to get the adjacency bonus. And, you know, she was holding that line on her own, unfortunately. Yeah, also Backstabber, true. Also Backstabber, no underdog. That's rough. We're in a lot of trouble here because of that. And if Blue doesn't start fucking killing people, like, Blue is our ace in the hole. If Blue doesn't start killing people, we're just fucked. That's kind of a lot of the problem with a lot of these fights. It's just we haven't run into odds this bad so far to make it a huge problem. Is Blue just can't fucking hit anyone. It's a big deal. Like, okay, you did it. Unfortunately, you didn't hit him hard. Must be Nimble. You have Nimble, yeah. So these guys are tougher than they look, too, because they have Nimble. So that makes this even harder. Let's stab. I think we might be cooked if we can't get a damn kill here. Everyone's gonna start dying. And we really just need, like, any kind of freaking kill here to change the morale. That's not enough. Tonzilla's not armored and is gonna get hit by the polearms. The polearms were the perfect choice here. I could have easily fought this against 1-tile swingers, but against 2-tile... Against 2-tile, I haven't got what it takes. It was the perfect thing to use against me here. It was really smart. We have to break the morale or we're all gonna die. Let's get a stab in there. Big whiffs. Big whiff. Okay, they're down. Up or down here? Up or down? I could let Maxi try and hold down here. So I think up here is where I need to go next. Fucking hell! Rolled 86! I mean, it's the problem with putting all your eggs in a big hedge knight. Not that I really had a choice, I just had the campaign started, but... You know, that is the problem. That is what will happen, unfortunately. This will happen. Oh, I thought I could spear wall and shield wall. Okay, you probably won't move in at me, though. We need more gunning. Gun. Nothing. At least they missed. Someone's about to get hit really hard by that middle polearm. Yeah. Okay, you came in at least. Everyone's dying, though. I've got to reinforce the back, but then I can't hit. Shit. Okay, you gotta, like... Face fucked. Shit. Go reinforce the back. Hold. Hit! Yeah. Doesn't kill, though. You're not doing enough damage. Arr, arr. I need more ranged, is what I need, rather than one handgun. Big whiff. And I can't get the cover. Fuck. I thought I could get the cover, but it's 4 AP on Forest. Oh, I might have just killed you. I did just kill you. You're out of ammo, so that's done. Unfortunately, Battle Brother must be unleashed. We have no other choice. Yeah, Battle Brother can hit. Look at us with big hits, yeah. Tonzilla's down. The handgun, I think, is not good for early game. Goodbye, dog. Okay, we're probably gonna wipe. So I didn't need to do all that work. Bringing this fucking save over. Jesus fucking Christ! Rolled 94. For fuck's sake! Can you hit fucking under 70 on your dice for 20 times in a row? No, the answer is no. She can't. Oh my god. This is what happens when you get a big hedge knight, unfortunately. This is just how it happens when you have one giant point of failure without very high melee skill chances. This just... There we go. Look, you got one! Good job! This is what happens. Come down here. Oh, good rolls getting out there, actually. Stoops can't lose. Stoops be winning. Alright, if you don't, like, start killing really hard, the morale break is just gonna... I mean, the morale break isn't gonna come. Nice! Another great roll. Another fabulous roll. Alright, we're gonna get bonked. We're gonna get bonked. Jesus Christ, do something. Nah. It's just that nimble. It's just them getting nimble actually makes them so tanky because they can't be one-shot by the axe. They only have... It's deceptive. They only have 25 helmet health and 55 body health. But they're tanking... They're tanking 120 to 150 damage to hit points. Which goes into the head, by the way. And they're just completely tanking it because they have nimble. So these guys are tankier than they look. These guys are way tankier than they look. Which is going to be unfortunate for me here, because all of those one-shots would have helped a lot, but they are not going to be one-shots. And that is the campaign. Okay. Those guys are much tougher than they look because they're nimble. Just unfortunate. They're actually pretty strong. Kelly says, seeming like day 14 menu, possibly more like a day 21 or 28 menu for most runs realistically. I'm wondering, because... I think I also need, like, a better company. Also, we're not going to talk about blue missing, like, 8 times in a row. I think the handgun is bad for early game. I think the handgun is not... Like, it's very exciting and cool, and it has a lot of potential, but it just actually isn't doing as much as just a normal weapon. Like, your chance to hit seems dog shit. And the damage when you hit is not actually that impressive. The AoE is cool, with a really high build stacked with, like, the shit that, like, does AoE debuffs is cool. But, like... I mean, yeah, absolutely, man, yeah. But, like... It just isn't comparing to having, like, someone with a bow firing twice per turn. Or a crossbow, you know, doing, I think, the bigger, more consistent damage. It's just... It's not a good weapon for here. Neff says, handgun is okay early game, but you really want them to have a crossbow as their primary so you can save it for stuff like Rebel and Nachos. Yeah, it makes sense. Darcy says, whoops, didn't expect to do that well. No, that's okay. I still appreciate it. Thank you very much. But I think I need to have more archers early. I think archers are the big thing there, because the polearms... The other thing is, I thought they'd be flimsy. Nimble just did massive work there. All of them having Nimble did crazy amounts of work. Yeah, the handgun doesn't have reliability over range options, yeah. Serial says that Hedge Knight was gonna die, barring incredible luck, not merely the absence of bad luck, because the other problem is you're facing a ton of people with can openers. Yeah, but even so, if we could, like, have them come one at a time and just kill, like, 4 or 5 of them, which we had the armor for, if we landed hits, like, I figured it was gonna be okay, because we'd morale break them. But we did not. We did not do that, which is unfortunate. But I definitely underestimated how tanky they were. Like, being able to survive a level 6, you know, Axe Mastery Berserker swing coming down on top of your head is not what I would have expected from 25 helmets, 50 health. So that's just Nimble being really good there. Tay says, what does Nimble do? Turn it into grazing hits seems really overpowered if it turns 100 damage hits into like 20-30 damage. No, so the way Nimble works is that if you have a certain lightness of armor, like 15 combined armor fatigue, combined armor weight between your body and helmet, it like lowers incoming damage by like, what is it, like 66%, 50% to hit points? So it's about health tanking essentially. But it's just really strong there on those gamers. They're just actually really tanky. But yeah, it was also a really good buy. Yeah, like, it was the perfect buy for the forest. Because anything that didn't have range like that or didn't have 2 tiles like that was just going to get choke pointed. So that was a really good way to do it. Also, the AI deployed cleverly, because the AI flanked so that even on the choke on the north, they were hitting me from 2 sides at once anyway. Mev says, it's also an example of why I don't like axes on the early nights. The bonus to hit on a sword can really make up for the slightly lower damage. Oh, do swords get bonuses to hit? There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I was stunned by how low Blue's chance to hit was, even at level 6. Like, 60% chance to hit felt like level 4 Hedge Knight things, not level 6. So, oh no, I'd be comparing it to the Zweihander thing. You're thinking of the sword that can hit twice, it's more of an in-between, the Greatsword, I think. Which doesn't have as high damage, either. Diddle says, who was the guy last stream who remembered that you owed him a crow? A crow? If you just waited one more day. A crow? Alright, start another one. I think that's a bro. Oh, that was Cove. Cove's already dead. I think that I need to build a more traditional mercenary company because I still play too much like a lone wolf. Like, I played nothing but lone wolf for a long time, and I'm very much committed to the style of you get one person with like huge armor and a big weapon who can one-shot things, and you run around and chop everyone up. And people shoot you with arrows, but you don't really care because you have armor and you buy a few shield bros to protect you from the crossbows. But the problem with that strategy is, apart from unreliability, like when the axe doesn't hit, the problem with that strategy is that with the buffet, with the battle buffet menu, the right tactical options can be bought that nullify the Hedge Knight a lot, like the polearms and other stuff. And like a lot of stuff like certain kinds of scary beasts and ranged and stuff. I think we need to instead build an army. And I think... No, I'm stupid. I'm not saying I'm doing actual Lone Wolf. I'm saying I've played a lot of Lone Wolf before, so I put a lot of faith in the strongest unit in my company is building a giant two-handed Slayer bro. But the thing is, I think what I need more is bows. Even if they're not even good bows, I think I need to just give like 6 people bows, and then get 6 people with shields and spears and let the bows do all the work. Maybe get some polearms of my own as well, but like, basically, I need a lot more ranged. Because ranged lets me kill threats that don't just engage me one at a time. One at a time melee works for Hedge Knight, but range lets me deal with random, not random shit, with like unexpected shit being bought, like a bunch of polearms and stuff, right? I can just like kite them back and shoot them. And Meph says, yeah, Pikes behind some decent does wonders. Yeah. Oh, the banner only cost 1,000 earlier? I thought it was 2,000, that's why I haven't been taking it. Yeah, range provides options, lets you concentrate fire. Yeah, exactly. So I think I need to like, really try to get a ranged core up quickly in the first 2 weeks. It just says the fundamental problem is that, yes, eventually your Hedge Knight meets his match, and it's all Jover. Well, yeah, meets his overwhelming match in this case. Yeah, I think we need more ranged. I also need to put it back on the kids menu now again. I am gonna, if this keeps happening, I am gonna have to just set up 2 Moobot commands for it. Okay, let me quickly change it. I'm not mad. Don't put it in the newspaper that I'm mad. I'm not mad, actually. I need to change my tactics is what I need to do. Firestone says, I would increase the price of those constructs so they have nimble. Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to be that tanky. I think I didn't realize. What do I... They're like 3, right? Yeah, I'll see about it in the future. Like, they're definitely a lot harder to kill. I think it's probably one of the things I don't like about Legends is how many of those really powerful perks they give to units that you wouldn't think aesthetically would have them, I guess on expert difficulty. Like, I wouldn't expect a conscript to have nimble. I wouldn't expect them to be that good, but I guess they have 70 melee skills, so I guess it's about right. It definitely catches me off guard, but I think it's something I just have to update my brain for. Let's grab that. It's like the Bandit Rebel having Pathfinder. I'm like, oh, really? But I guess that's level 1, so yeah. I think they have Nimble and Vanilla. Really? Well, it's not a Legends problem then, I guess. I guess I'm just being derogatory towards the term conscript. View the menu. Okay, check this one. Is it possible to edit them to take away the nimble for them? I don't know. I'd have to make my own mod. Which I do not know how to mod Battle Brothers. Okay, the new menu is back up, which is the old menu. The kids menu is back. Oh, buffet is off. Alright, let's go. Yes, perfect. Arrows. I want a lot of bows. Just as conscript doesn't mean don't train hard. No, it doesn't. It doesn't necessarily mean that, no. Who wants... The last person who talks get the seed, so it's gonna be... Das ist 2, you are the seed. Let's see if you have a good seed. Ideally, I would make my own units for the kitchen like I want to do with Sigma, so I can kind of balance them just right, rather than with working with what's there. Oh, are we having trouble? Benny says, I wonder if it's possible to just add a new start level tweaks you want. I think it's possible, yeah, but I don't know how to do it. Building settlements. Is it frozen? Why would it be frozen? All I did is put in the seed Das ist 2. Das ist 2, you might have a weak seed. Yeah, that's broken. Alright, let's try again. Sorry, Das ist 2, we don't like your seed. We're gonna load someone else's seed. Trade a seed Foxhole for me, maybe? Okay. Let's see if Foxhole has strong seed. Free company. We have dancing skeletons now, I don't mind that. Oh. I wish it would remember this shit. I don't know why it doesn't. Tip, the ballistic skill can greatly increase your chance to hit at far ranges. Okay. This is a seed that loads. I'm not gonna say it's a good seed, but it's a seed that loads. Okay. Total Geek the First with the parrying dagger. Okay. Parrying dagger defense. Plus 20 melee defense when there's only a single adjacent enemy. Diminishes when facing more than one enemy at a time. Okay, so it's like a shield if you're up against 2 enemies at once. Any more than that, it starts getting worse. On guard. Costs 4 AP, at 25 fatigue. Applies the vulnerable effect to an enemy, lowering their melee and range defenses by 10. Wait, is it an attack or what? Block enemies' weapons, but it attacks them. So it's not a block, it's an attack. Inflicts. Is it different if it's in the main hand? Oh, I can't go in the main hand. 50% chance to smash the target and hits the head that are killing blows. I still don't know what that means. Unsuccessful parry inflicts vulnerable minus 10 melee and range defense. Does it stack? Has a 75% chance to parry on a hit due to not having dagger mastery. Enemies who are immune to being disarmed cannot be parried. Okay. We want to stab him up, says Total Geek. RKM out of nowhere with the military pick. Raider background. Malicious with the Shamshir. Someone says you hit them with Endguard first, reduce his stats, and stab out a kill. Right. Then you only get 1 stab. Gladiator. We have a handgun and a light crossbow, but oh, this is a peddler. Count Baffery the peddler. Now I'm not even happy about getting the handgun. Now I'm like, this is actually not what I want right now. I guess I just keep it for, like people were saying, keep it in case shit goes wrong. What are you doing back there, Nance? Don't... Hey, let go of that. Daddy's trying to work, Nixie. Let go of that. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I think I will have a sip of water. Thank you, I'm cool then. Hang on. Sammy says, I still think Handgun is good. It cleared the chef really well before the bomb showed up. No, it didn't. That's the thing, it didn't. It was bad. It was barely getting kills on Rabble. A bow there does so much better. A bow is just like slapping. I think the handgun is not good until someone's really good with it. You kill like 3 Rebel with 1 shot. It might have done that a single time, but if you go over the campaigns, I think I've shot the handgun probably like a dozen to a dozen and a half times now. And usually it just like half health someone and like misses everyone else. I think it needs a lot more range skill before it's good. Like, I think its chance to hit just kind of sucks. Like, it's obviously going to be efficient if you're firing into, like, 6 targets at once. But against one, it's just not as efficient as a bow or reliable. I'm not saying it's bad forever, I'm just saying I don't think it's good at early game. Because early game, I don't think you have what it takes to use this thing effectively. I think you need all the perks, and I think you need all the stats. I want better guns. I'm gonna look it up right now. Battle Brothers. Better guns mod. I want better guns, damn it. Here we go. It's instantly got what I want. It won't be compatible with Legends, though, probably. Oh, Google lied to me. Oh, no, there it is. Matchlocks updated. Last updated. Oh, last updated last week. Oh. Matchlock Arquebus. Hang on, I'm going to put this on the screen so we can read it together. I'm a gunman. I need to have my guns. Let me take a look at this. A heavy firearm able to propel bullets over long distances is effective against even heavily armored targets. Requires almost a full turn to reload. Careful of its nexus has boobs. Yeah, I'm hoping that won't happen to me while I'm looking up Battle Brothers firearms, but it is possible. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. It's like a big crossbow. We're about to go Napoleonic and a Peasant Rebel. I don't even care if it's like the same stats-wise as a crossbow. I just want firearms. I just think they're a fun vibe with the smoke going off and everything in this kind of era. I want to find out if this is compatible with Legends. I want a Total War. I want a Call Franz Handgunner Company. That's right, I just wanted to go bang. Fire Spitter of the Bear. Oh, hell yeah, you can get famed ones. Hell yeah. Range of 8 tiles. Hell yeah. Yeah, I want a Pike and Shot mod, exactly. I want a Pike and Shot company. That is my actual goal. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, give me that. Could look a little crisper on the sprite, but I didn't make it myself, so I can't complain. Oh, and then the Southern Company gets them as well. Neat. Here you get the Matchlock. Oh! That's really nice, actually. I love a modder who just provides like the ability to balance it yourself, if you want to. Oh, that's lovely! Wow, it's even got the skill stats there. That's such a nice way to do it. Please tell me it is compatible with Legends. Shooting distance, you can change everything about it. That's so cool. I could literally just balance this to be a cosmetic crossbow then. I'm going to install this right now. I need to have it. As long as it's... let me see. Initially just wanted to play the original mod. It was outdated, needed a rework. Hooked an updated version. Where do I see what it's compatible with? I've added a number of extra features that were requested by people in the Legends Discord. Oh, good, so it's probably compatible with Legends. It literally has Legends in the screen shit. Does it? Oh, yeah. It also... What is this other stuff they have? Favorite enemy perk point refund. Runes, PTR revert, more arrows, Kriegsgeist location. Sounds like a recon unit for the Swedish army. Item spawn extra keybinds, inventory management overhaul. What's that? I had to look all these up later. Alright, I'm installing this. Hang on. Give me a second before we go over the rest of the company. Save campaign. I'm building my Pike and Shot company, even if it takes me my whole life. Let me install this mod. This is my dream. Oh, I want to install the Strongholds mod too. I want to see if it breaks things, because I also want to make a town. So maybe I'll install both of those right now. Give me a second. Let me put some music on. It'll take me like probably 3 minutes. I forget why I didn't put it on before. I think I was worried it would like make things crash, but you know what? Things are crashing anyway, so fuck it. Modern standards. Okay, download that. Choose from the options below. You need to be logged in. Am I not logged in? Why am I not logged in? Log in, bro. Log in. Okay, download that. Stronghold. Stronghold at Battle Rouge Nexus. Last updated 9th of October 2024. I hope this handgun shit works. Because when did Battle Brothers do the update to the game? I hope that it hasn't been updated to the new version of Battle Brothers and now won't work on the old one. Hopefully that shouldn't be a problem. I'm not going to worry about the strongholds thing right now. I'm going to read that again later. Okay, let's just install the handguns. Papa needs handguns. Handguns will fix this. If I could just shoot peasants. If I could just shoot some peasants, I feel like all my problems would be solved. Copy this. You've been playing some Rivals, Slippo? Okay, that took easier to not installing the strongholds. Load it back up. Like it says, oh look, it's my 4th 78th month subscribing in a row. Oh, thank you, Mr. Blinky. Congrats on subscribing 78 times 4 times. Firestar says, to be honest, the dream would be a full Warhammer Fantasy Battle Brothers mod. I think someone started on that, but it didn't carry on. Like, I've seen screenshots of that, like, with High Elves and Skaven and shit. But I agree, like, that would be probably the most awesome thing you could do for Battle Brothers, is just a full-on conversion to, Call Friends times. That would be sick. Okay, there's Matchlocks updated. Cool. You can just customize it all yourself. That's awesome. I think that's great. I'm a big fan of that. We'll play with the default balance for now, but it's nice that if we need to, we can just tweak it, just to keep the aesthetic. What are your customizations for the world that are on the start? Oh yeah, speaking of, I need to do that now, so yeah, let's do it. I do 10 to 2000. Oxion's been saying that 2000 is probably too low. It does slow things down quite a bit, I'll agree. I'll tell you what, let's go to 3000 for a start. Let's go to 3000. Because I do want to start a bit quicker. So let's go to 3000 crowns instead of 2000. And then let's go... Game renown. No, none of that. It's 200% XP, double XP, 50% hiring, 50% tryout cost, 50% training cost. I think that's all I change. Okay. Let's go with this. Because I get the feeling I'm going to keep starting a lot of new campaigns until I get the hang of this, so... Let's see. Who's for sale in Birkenstrand? Oxy says, I think because you've decided you can't run from kitchen, you need a boost. BB Bro is so much number one on the run. Yeah, absolutely. Another hand cannon. Yeah, we do have another hand cannon. Mature, Dr. Rio, and Starbright. So, remember what we want. Bows. I say we take even shitty bows, and I say we put a lot more faith into range, even if we have shitty range characters. So in this case, oh man, look at the stats. You could be anything. You have to be on the front line. You can't run from kitchen. I've been saying that I don't run until turn 10 if I take a fight. So that may be too strong, we'll see. Too tough. I also just underestimated the polearm, so that wasn't even the problem, though. I don't think that was a problem. Was there a perk tree? I can't be fucking bothered looking that much. That is the weakness of Legends. I just can't be fucked looking at all this that quickly. You go on the front. Well, actually, you might be a polearm of that stat line. How do you see that quickly, Semi? You've got crazy eyes. You're definitely a Tonker on the front. You're like a duelist. And you, like, yeah, I think we want to shelve the gun. As heavy as it is. Shelve the gun. And we want to get bows for you guys. Crossbows are good for dealing with armor, but right now, early on, I think we get spammed by a lot of low armor stuff. Somebody says, I have a person with that build, and so look for the 5 perks I like. Well, there you go. But see, you could tell me those perks, and I would just be like, ugh, my eyes would glaze over. So what we need here is more ranged. Put that there. You... Meh. You are very meh, Count Baffrey. You're gonna get fired, Count Baffrey. Man, says high speed on that peddler isn't bad. Synergy... Good synergy with bows with any bow perks. In vanilla, make them over overall archer. I can't quickly see if they have Overwhelm. Baffrey says, fuck, I needed this job. You don't have bow perks. Baffrey. You're immediately fired. Baffrey, you're just out. I'm so sorry. You're instantly gone. You don't even get to die to a wolf. I was close and I deserved it. Okay. Did I forget his name right? No, Baffrey's just straight up fired. It's just the same as like how I'm not gonna hire Dr. Rear Stubber at Matured. Baffrey's just straight up out. This isn't like XCOM where like no one gets fired. Straight up Baffrey's gone. Tosha's Battle Bros. Shut up. Fisherman could probably be good because of the nets, right? Or a rat catcher. I think fishermen have nets too, but like... Oh, expert hunter. I guess they could be useful for something. Fishermen are typically better units for the actual fighting, but I guess a rat catcher is better for like... just being a net person. Oh, good melee skill. You could be a polearmor. You're gonna net from the back. That's right, as Philip says, exactly. Exactly right. We have to get net repair before we can really go hard on the nets for you, though. We want to go, I guess, to a woods, or we want to, ooh. Militia Glaive. This is good to get, even though they're not too tile for me still. We do want to get more people who can go up front. So that you can be a polearmor and you can be... I don't fucking know how to fuck to play you. This is the kind of person where I'm like, oh, this looks like a goated role to be a build I do not know how to do. I don't even want to fucking use you as that because I don't know how to build you. You have a lot of resolve. You should be a polearm person. Do you have rally? Yeah. Just fuck all of that and just build them as a sergeant. They have amazing resolve. They have amazing melee skill. Just build them as that. Way better. Great Bannerman. Yeah, I agree. Beagle hates fun setup builds. I just know how to build them. That's why I don't do a lot of these things in Legends, especially. Vanilla itself had some initiative builds I didn't even learn either. But Legends just gets way too mathematical for me. And way too, like, nebulous, where, like, all the perks... It's not like XCOM where it's like, hit and run. Shoot, then run away. Or shoot again. Battle Brothers' fucking perks are all like, okay, if the square root of the isosceles triangle is equal to the rhombus cube in the waxing moon phase, then you get +5 melee defense sometimes. I just don't fucking have time for that. I'm sorry, I really don't. I don't give a shit about those builds because I just do not care about learning them. You know what I mean? I just don't. Sorry. Let's get those things repairing. Whereas when you look outdated because we lost again. So yeah, I guess we go... You need more shields. Buy the other shield, buy the other spear probably. Oh, there is another shield. Buy the other spear then. Buy the bow. And then we just want to boat around real quick, I think. Where was this job to? Oh, that's free money. We'll take that. That's literally free. We don't have to fight that. Peasants back in the menu. Peasants are back on the menu. All you gotta do is just use bbmenu again to see what the up-to-date menu is. Alright, I have to level you guys up then. Because we're gonna actually go fight. So for now, you get a shield, but we do not want to really make you sit on the front too much. You want to polearm you. I need to get like 4... I need to get like 3 or 4 peasants with shields and spears. And I need to get like... Give me the midline. I'll have 3 polearms. 5 frontliners. I won't have enough armor for that. And then 1, 2... That would leave me... 7, 8... 4 archers. That would be a good early company, I think. so in that case, let's get RKM, let's get everyone started to level up. So recuperation just helps me with the leveling up a lot because it's always a no-brainer. You have really bad resolve. Excuse me while I don't fix that. I think I will download that perk build saving thing so I can see things quicker. Damn the bugs it may bring. I just need to get through these perk lists quicker. This is analysis paralysis. There's always too much shit to pick. Even when I know what I'm kind of looking for, there's always too much shit to pick. Oh, let's just take Backstabber. Go on. You're polearming, you're sergeanting, so we want to take all of those. So we want to take Resolve and polearm shit. You have no recovers. Ah, fuck. You have to take Mind Over Body. Maybe take Student so you get there quicker. You must pump Resolve every time. Definitely take some melee skill. What's a good third stat here? Probably Fatigue, because they're not going to get much. They will get Mind Over Body with their good Resolve, which will help. I could also level up Range Defense. But they should be behind someone of a shield most of their life, so I feel like that matters less. Yeah, we'll turn it out to not be negative. I think Meph's right. Malicious. Eventually, you're polearming as well. You actually get recuperation, though, which I want. We'll grab you that. More resolve would probably be good for you too, but let's just grab this, I think. Just grab all that. Steel Brow, Balance, Net Repair. Oh, Instant Net Repair. I didn't need you matured. I could still get rid of them. They didn't cost much. I could have Mal do the netting instead. Well, it depends. Who has bags and belts? Do you have bags and belts? Matured, if you don't have bags and belts, I'll just get rid of you right now. I don't think you do. Okay. Well, I don't need to get rid of you. You can just be one of my frontliners. You can be decent for that. There you go. There you go, buddy. No problems. We don't have any ammo for you yet, but we'll get there. Military pick is really good. Wait. 20 to 35 damage. Isn't this the T3? I get that it's 200% effective against armor, but damn, has this damage always been that low? No, it's the T2. Okay, yeah. That explains it a bit more then, but still, damn, that damage is low. I guess it's just for armor killing. I don't remember it being that low, though. That seems really low. 30 to 40. Probably take the Militia Glaive instead. So Mal, are we going to take nets on you? That's the question. Backstabbers we actually hit would be good. But I can instantly start using nets, which would be really nice. Let's do nets on you, I've decided. Shamshir, this is a nice sword. That's a really nice sword. That's like a noble sword for Southlands, I guess. That's very nice. And you do get plus 10 to hit. Which makes a glaive just like a sword that can spear well, I guess. But the difference is this one does some nice damage. Not effective against armor though. So maybe the Militia Glaive at 30 to 59. The damage is really consistent though. Give it to RKM, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. You can keep the basic spear, I think. Oh, it's undead. You take the Militia Glaive. Total Geek, in case it comes down to it, we'll let you keep the Parrying Dagger for now, I guess. But I'm going to try not to get into a fight right now, is the thing. You can have a spear? Alright, we do not want to get into a fight with this company. They would not be good to get into a fight with this company. It would be very bad. Oh, sorry, level up for the last person here is Slink. Slink, we do not want to build you for handguns, we want to build you for bows. You do not have Perks. Okay, so you're gonna be a crossbow and firearm master instead. At least you can get the same mastery for both. So I guess, yeah, you're gonna be crossbow and handgun. I would really like bows early on, though. As long as I want a gun, though. Well, if we get a matchlock, you can have one. I actually don't know where you get them. I'm gonna check the mod. Where do you actually get them? Matchlock updated. This sword's about as straight as I am. New name version. Enemy support. So summon gunners can spawn of them. Can you buy them? I assume you just buy them from the same places then, from the 7 cities. Anyway, Slink. Maybe Pathfinder early for you. Or Crippling Strikes. Maybe early Crippling Strikes. Crossbowmen do run out of energy from that shit though, so get recuperation. Ranged, and fuck initiative. I'm gonna get some resolve. Save campaign, and let's do this shit. Damn, that's far away. That is free money, but it's really far away because of the road situation. But it's 470 crowns for free, I do appreciate that. Okay, I always read the thing to make sure we've got it. Yes, we've got it. Don't bother ordering, I'm not fighting it. You don't fight these fights, you just leave and you get free shit. As the flavor text tells you, you get the thing just by visiting the place. Just do Indiana Jones shit, just steal things from skeletons and then run away. Back to base. Free money. Just visit Wallen on the way so I can get some buys. Yeah, more shields is good. Just getting the staples here. That's an expensive bow, but I need more bows, so I'll take it. Another shield. Again, it's a bit expensive, but I need it. Just looking for the staples. Stop eating plastic, Widow. I think anything else here is a bit rich for what we're getting. Yeah. But if I get a quiver of arrows... Oh my god, you can get a famed sling? Holy shit! That's awesome! 14% extra hit chance! That's fucking awesome! The Savage Peacemaker. I love that, holy shit. Wait, onwards? Oh, good, Spectacle, glad to hear it. Maybe we get the early pike, I think. It does spend a bunch of my money, but I don't know if I should have done that. I don't have enough money, I will when we get here. I probably shouldn't have done that, actually. Okay, we're gonna take the boats. Hang on, so we pay 1,000 crowns for that, we get a battle standard. People are pleased and we gain renown. We do get a 50 to 70 pike. It's almost as good as a pike, as Meph was saying. And we get to then have its resolve increasing benefits. Allies at a range of 4 tiles or less receive 10% of the resolve of the character holding the standard as a bonus up to a maximum of the standard bearer's resolve. 10% of the resolve of the character holding the standard up to a maximum of the standard bearer's resolve. Right. Okay, yes. So you get 6.1 resolve, right? 6.1% resolve from Total Geek right now. It's not a lot, but when we start getting Total Geek up to 150 resolve, it'll help more and more. I don't know if it's worth 1,000 this early. I think I needed that money to get my company started, but we'll see. That was probably a mistake, but we'll see. Buddy, the worst case is you just fucking start again, alright? No big deal. I could also sell this handgun somewhere because I'm probably not going to use it early. Because I don't have bags and belts to fit in extra shit. If anything, you could put it on Total Geek to whip out, but it would... I guess you could whip it out on Total Geek as needed. Save gun for later. We can always buy more gun later. Keep that in mind. We have the option. Okay. Let's take boats around to Dunkhaven. Looking for those staples. Looking for those staples. We have enough shields. I can't see because the fucking shit's in the way. I probably have enough shields. Another polearm for you, even if it's a pitchfork. That pitchfork is too expensive. I think everything's a bit too expensive here. Jobs where day to the east by a row. You want me to go to Wolin? I don't really want to go there for 140 crowns, actually. I've already been there. Caravan, no. Is this free money? Let's follow the tracks. Okay, let's go to the next place. Let's go to Waskarog. That's the only 3 places of report on this map, interestingly enough. Borg Child. Very good. Okay, we get a cheap shield. Another cheap-ish bow. I should have the people to use all this shit right now, and I have no armor. But that's okay. It's a bit expensive. Fuck it, just do it. I think I'm going into my first 5 like no armor. Maybe don't fight just yet. Maybe like do a couple more trade jobs. Let's hire... Probably not Borghild. Probably Alias, which is a show about a spy. Get Alias the Fisherman. Can I have another spear, please? You get a pitchfork. Though again, this runs into the same problem of like, I don't have room for all the nets I want to throw, which we were experiencing last time. Oh no, it does. That's because I had the javelins. It actually works. I got the kitchen today. Well, we already lost our other campaign Bionic, so more, like success-wise badly, but we're having fun. I think I'm having fun. You're gonna die so quick. Holy shit! You're gonna be fucking dead. We ain't even got hats. This company didn't even spawn with hats, man. It's crazy. Remember what I said about we don't want to stick all our eggs in the same basket. Give me a better tunic. There you go. We can get you up to 120, 115. Okay, swap those around. You have this. You have this. At least the fisherman will give you some mail. You have this. Need to put TF2 hats in. You guys get the rags. Actually, give me that. Oh, that's a base, right? They're 85. If we have, like, decent across the board. It's not good, but it's decent. This looks way more noble. You should have this, Total Geek. Probably gonna end up selling these. Well, put it on someone to node it, because we need armor. We just need to win a few early fights to get a bit of armor, you know? You can have this. We're not going to take the crossbow for now. We will have the sword if needed. And then we can put an extra net on Total Geek. Someone named in chat matured. I have to assume so. I have to assume that's true. Okay, what jobs do we have? We want more people who can shoot. Tooth and tail, handle of care. Where does this go? Ursfel's a day to the east. Yeah, we could go up there through Koningshaven. Not that one, the other one. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Still looking for potential shooters. We could just take anyone and just give them bows. That's a good piece of armor to collect for cheap, that's good. Yeah, Machure's right in chat. You guys are just like accusing the lurkers of not being real people. You're fucked up for that. Lurkers are real people too. View 85, 115. This is not gonna go well at this rate. Is there a Hunter Town near here? No, the Hunter Towns are all up there. Straight into Ursfelds. Get that money. At least we're not paying as many wages as the last company. Buy some more arrows. Take some more jobs. Obtain artifact. Yep, free money, right? Get it from the Hellhole Crypt. Don't mind if I do. And make sure we have extra arrows on you too. Fuck off, nachos. Free shit. No, I will not be fooled by this again. Just take the Staff of Golden Harvests. I do need another polearm though. It's only 400 crowns and I lost a bit of rep of not doing the job. And if I get the War Scythe, I can give it to the other person who needs another polearm. I bought a pitchfork for them, but I could give them a real polearm. Everyone wants me to take the War Scythe. Fine. Oh. Ha! It's free! Save the game! It's free, Jim! It's a free War Scythe for you! Hell yeah. Let's effing go. Nachos, go away. It's okay, they can't track us through the Gandalf Mountains. Okay, is there anything else we want from here now that they have high spirits? Probably not. I could hire another person to be another polearmor. Wind Reaver. Oxian, look at that face. This is such a peasant militia. What do you want a day? 11. I want 11 bucks a day. This company is so quantity over quality. I could probably use a third polearm and like try to fight in woods or something. It's a really good game spectacle, yeah, it's really good. And I still need to fish for more people who can shoot with the bows. Probably won't be a miner, but... Oh, well, I mean, actually... Sure. You know what? Have a go. Probably have the polearm in case that doesn't go well for you, though. Oxians don't do it, I'm a liability. Well, you're gonna have to get good Oxian. You've got no choice. We're depending on you now. Now all I need is another person to shoot the other bow. Get Get some cheap helmets too, like just anything. Just anything for our brave gamers. Big game hunt. Fuck no, you can keep that shit to yourself. Okay, I want to break into the north, but it's really far away. Let's go to Gross Holtz. This seed is like very chug-pointed, isn't it? It's very interesting. We're gonna get up to the north, I think, and go get... if we're gonna get some hunters. Do the blunderbusses do damage to skellies? They should. Yeah, I do want more arrows slink, definitely. Hey, that looks pretty easy to fight. It's just a few nachos and a few Wiedergangers. Wait, I have a bad company and only bows, and that's probably like 5 of each at least. Never mind. Ignore that. That's dead. Oh shit, we're just going straight through the woods. But look, if I destroy locations beset by undead, I get a cool brooch. Brooch? Brooch. I get a cool piece of jewelry. I'm gonna battle against 12 or more enemies. That's pretty easy. In this shit. Not the winning, but like the having a battle of 12. That's just a standard fight, yeah. The prestige and renown of the Get Fucked is growing. Everywhere you go, people are looking to join, and not just sell stores, but followers who may be of other use. I'll take a look at our retinue. Shut the fuck up. Oh yeah, this is a wolf fight. I do not think we should take this fight because the wolves would obliterate us. Ambush, that would obliterate our company. Speaking of, let's get a little camping going. We do not have enough to handle that shit right now. Everyone's so good at training. Here, you do training then. Is everybody the same good here? Okay, you're really good at salvaging. Who's pretty good at repairing? Only you are pretty good at it, I guess. Yours are pretty good at healing, though. Which no one else is. You're good at hunting. That shit doesn't work very well for me a lot of the time, but fuck it. You can help repair. We need a healer. RKM can do that. And what are you good at? Hunting as well. Why don't you do that, and instead we'll let you gather supplies. Okay. Save that as number 1. Everyone's good at training silent lost? Yeah, well. Alright. No repairs queued. Wait, what? Oh, I thought we needed to repair. My bad. We don't need to do that at all. Alright, we'll just wait until the day then, so we can just get some shit here. Okay. Poacher. Too expensive for my blood, though. I think the standard fucks me. I don't think we have enough armor. I should not have taken it early, because otherwise I could easily buy all this armor, but I don't think I can. Interesting that there's so much padded liver armor here. Is that a thing of a woods town? Should I come to woods towns more? They seem to have better shit. Oh, that would make sense too, because leatherworking and hunting, maybe it really is a thing. Maybe I should go to woods towns more when I first start campaigns. Because this is the shit I want. Padded leather armors for cheap is like how you get a campaign started, in my opinion. I'll take that for 18 as well. I want to take that for 64. I'll take that for 34, definitely. Okay. I need a job so I can pay for the rest of this stuff. Treasury transfer, return item, Hunting Giant's Tooth and Tail. Let's talk recompense. You're gonna give me 70 crowns to take this to Kalengrub.